Hi, everybody. I'm live in 34 seconds. Oh, sorry. I'm waiting. I want to jump into it, but I'll wait. I'll wait 6 minutes? So if anyone joins me between now and then, I'm all yours. I look like an old granny now, don't I? Oh, in the meantime, hi. I look like an old granny. Hi. Don't I look like an old granny?
Yeah.
I have my contacts in, as you can tell.
I was wondering why.
I figured I'd go early today in the event somebody actually comes up and says, hi.
Hi.
You know, I can't do this with my uploads because I'm the only one in the room. Well, I can't say I'm the only one in the room. Cass is with me too, but 9 times out of 10.
Now,
9 times out of 10.
Now, just so you know, I'm going to hear something really weird in a few minutes, so just hold your breath. You hear that?
No.
Okay.
I think your ears are playing tricks with you.
No, I was in the middle of stuff. I was, well, that too. But I was debugging something. I was debugging something, and there was some noises to it, so I wasn't sure if you could hear it or not. So.
Okay. Good to know. I'm still working on getting, okay, I got 3 minutes left on it.
I'm also waiting for pizza to arrive because they're running late today. So.
Oh, wow. Okay.
If I make a mad dash because Marco's Pizza, the official sponsor of Horsepower Games.
No, you're fine. Please just don't leave until the end of the broadcast.
I won't. I
appreciate that.
My OCD kind of kid is like, oh, this is easy. Oh, I do have somebody with me today.
Oh, yeah. You want to introduce them, or are they camera shy?
On the bed. I brought Donna with.
What is that, a book?
No, that's Donna.
Hi, Donna.
So today is her birthday.
Hi, Kellie.
Today is her birthday. She would be 66 today.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, so she was a Cancer.
I'm not going to respond to that. I said, never mind. And that was also one of the things that got to her too. So it was a mixed bag. But no, we have, since I've been driving truck, it's rare that we're together for her birthday, and with what's going on at the house, I thought I'd get her out and take her with, and so I got a room for the two of us. So they put us They put us up on the second floor, which would normally be a problem, but because she's easy to carry, it's not a problem.
That's cool. Looks like you got a nice room too.
What?
Said it looks like you've got a nice room too.
Oh, we do. It's got a double bed and the whole bit. And the good news is the mirror does not sit directly across from the bathroom.
Okay, that's good, right?
Yeah, because when you're in the bathroom, you turn to look, there's the mirror right across from the door. So
I gotta show you something. I gotta find it though, but I gotta show you something. Where on earth? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I'll show you it. Um, here it is. Here it is. You see it?
Oh, Horus Rising. Good. I was going to ask about that.
The book. Yes, I got it yesterday.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, is that a book marketed or something? Or
No. That's from the library.
okay.
It was telling me when to pick it up by. Yeah. But yeah, so that'll be a very interesting book.
It is.
Now, let me ask you this regarding this book. On a scale of 1 to 10, well, that would be too high. Scale of 1 to 5, what would you rank this book as?
If you're a fan of the genre, I'd say it's a good 4 because it sets the stage to the whole series, but it doesn't start out in a way that you would expect.
Okay.
Because the story introduces you to Horus Lupercal as a guy, the leader of the expeditions, the overall war master. And it's not till halfway through the second book then things begin to get darker. So you really get a sense of what the man is like. And I like that because, you see how he has to deal with a lot of stuff and how he is in situations, and you really see that he is working hard to be the best he can in a rather unique situation.
Okay.
So it's good.
Okay. Well, on the back of it, it says it's science fiction. Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Is it fantasy or just science fiction?
Well, it's it is science fiction, but they do have you have races called the Eldar, which are like space elves. You have orcs, which are orcs. So you do have creatures from fantasy in this universe, but it's basically a science fiction story.
Well, I'm going to share my screen on that because I want to. Where are you? Share screen. There we go. Oops, I got to. Well, wait, hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. I saw something else too.
Something else.
I'm going to stop sharing.
Oh.
Stop screen. I'm going to share it again, but I'm going to see share screen. Share audio. Oh, so maybe I will be able to share screen. Yeah. Share. Oh, I think that'll be awesome. So let's see if we can share screen. Oh, it'll be beyond awesome. So maybe we can definitely share the audio for when we do. Oh, we can go live. Sweet. Or actually, we are live. So
I don't know if you can play the audio of the book without having to say this story is owned by, without giving some sort of disclaimer.
Well, this is what I was talking about. This one right here.
Yes.
That's what I was asking about, and you were mentioning, because I was wondering if it's just science fiction or what, or
Well, you've got forces of chaos. You've got demons. Warhammer is based on a board game. Warhammer 40,000, which is a miniature game with little plastic figures. There's also Warhammer Fantasy, which has your fantasy characters. So there is crossover for them, but this is mainly science fiction. But the other races are taken from fantasy eras.
It seems I'm gonna follow them too. It seems like it'd be a pretty good book, so I'll check it out for sure.
Yep. And book 59 comes out at the end of October. No, at the end of August.
Okay. Now, I gotta find your game. There we go.
So what have you been up to?
Me? A lot of everything. That probably doesn't tell you a whole lot. Oh, good. It's done.
It's
Sweet.
just a one that actually tells me that we are doing. I ordered some cookie cutters yesterday.
Really?
Yes, I ordered 2. Well, actually, I ordered 3. 2 are being sent. One, I had to get the plans to 3D print, and I've got a friend who's going to print it for me. But I ordered a Pikachu cookie cutter and a Charizard cookie cutter, and I got plans for a Cubone cookie cutter, and probably in a couple of days I'm going to order a Playboy Bunny Head cookie cutter.
Huh. Okay.
So.
Okay, hold on. I gotta stop sharing again because it went on to another screen. Just gotta love it. Oh my God. Okay, go on. Share the screen. Okay, share the screen, share this screen, and share audio. Share.
Okay.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Armed Ducks has taken over the U.S., and you are the human player, which is the blue square, and you see the word human at the bottom. The red squares are where the ducks occupy. The gray squares are neutral territory. You have to fight your way across, I think it's 30, you have to fight your way across the states that are highlighted to defeat the duck army. This is a real-time strategy game. And these games consist of building your base, gathering resources, and uploading and going through a technology tree. Duck Wars has none of that. This is a simple shoot 'em up. You've got your base. You got your base. On top of it is the picture of the 4 people you can get. You have points for them. You have overall points that you can use to build your army. And for every duck you shoot, you get more points. So the more ducks you kill, the more points you have. You have to destroy the ducks and destroy their base. And it goes on. There's really no thinking involved.
Okay. So I got a little confused before when I first played the game. So I played the game like 2 or 3 times so far. I mean, the more you play it, in my opinion, the more you play it, the more apt you are to play it. Does that make sense?
Yes, and the nice thing about it is that, well, when you build a person, you create one person at a time. You click on them, you click on a spot, you move them aside. You can also draw a box around a group of them to get them all. Yeah.
Can you do more than, I'm going to start playing the game, but can you do more than one guy at a time?
No, because where they spawn, where they create. Okay, this is a different older version. But
can you hear it or no?
I can hear it.
Oh, but, you can.
Yeah. But yes! Where the guys spawn, they all spawn the same spot. You have to move them over before the next guy shows up.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So you click on one of the guys to create them. The two boxes are to save, and I can't tell what the other one is.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Okay, that's
you have to move that guy out of the way.
come work.
Oh, good.
Why aren't you okay?
There.
This is, this is cool after a while of doing it.
Now I have a version where I created my own ducks. So you can have oh hello.
What happened?
Oh, there was a bullet. That's something I've been trying to get rid of for months. Oh, pizza's here. Hold on. Oh, good.
Good.
Yay, lunch.
Pizza.
There, if you give me $1, we call it even.
Hey, cool, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I used to do the same thing.
Yeah. $4.35 an hour doesn't pay the bills, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem.
Good one.
Hey there.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm back. No, what that error means is that there's a bullet heading towards a duck that doesn't exist, so the computer gets confused.
So is there any way to
You have to just
debug it?
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Okay.
And this is a different version because I have Daffy here, but I created my own ducks. So I think I fixed it there. I just have it heading, but it's
Well, this is the game that I downloaded today.
Right. So
of Duckworts.
Right. Like I said, unfortunately, I've got.
So do you have another game or?
I've got several versions. Well, you can abort and start over.
So ignore doesn't do anything?
Abort just we'll click on it and I'll show you. Boom, there. So, but no, this right now, that's the one thing about the game that's I've always had some weird problem with. And this was like the third game I made, so they're so I was still learning a bunch of things, but it's fun. And you can create a bunch of people, and you can have a large group of guys shooting the ducks, and the bullets. Everybody has 100 hit points, and your bullets do either.
Can you still hear it?
Yeah.
Good.
Your bullets do like 15 points, 35 points, or outright death.
Oh, you little shit.
Now, you can create like 5 or 6 guys and have them all doing stuff.
You can?
Well, yeah, you click that guy, then drag him off to the side. You don't need to make a box that big. Then I'll circle all of them. Now you had guys that ran away.
I just kill my guys a lot faster then.
Well, no, because they're all going to shoot, so they're going to now you can create another guy, and yeah.
Hey, you can hit ignore and it'll go continue with the game.
Okay. Now click on the guy you created and move him off to the side a little bit.
How do you do that?
Click on the guy.
Okay. I'm clicking on the guy.
And then click somewhere off to the side to move him. Okay. Well, okay. Draw a little box around him then. Okay. Now click just outside the here. Now create another guy. Oh,
Work. It doesn't.
it did work.
Oh,
You have to click. No, you pilot guy have to click where you want to move. There. Now click on another guy. Now, oh shoot, you're drawing them too far out. Okay, now click another guy. Now draw a box around both of them. A big one. Oh,
this is strategic.
if you make another guy, you can get him. You can get like get a whole bunch of guys that you can draw and that you can create a group.
When did you? I mean, how long ago did you make this game?
About 7 years ago.
Okay,
So
I'm just wondering. That's
but
all.
You've got 4 kills so far, so that's good.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
No, you don't need to keep drawing the box.
Shit.
So
Work.
okay, now create another guy. Create another guy.
Sorry, I'm trying.
Okay. No, just
There we go.
ah.
This is okay.
Okay.
No. Come here, right there. Come. Work.
Ah.
Do you ever play this game anymore?
Oh yeah.
You do. Okay.
Now don't move them so close to your ducks. Put them back. Move them back by your base.
It's like I'm running away now. Move
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh Lord of mercy.
Now move this guy right there. Now create a second guy. No, don't click. Now click on the white one. Click on one of the figures.
I did, and it just
Okay.
work.
He's moving. He's
No,
already.
he's not.
You have to click. You have to click in a spot for him to move to. Okay. Now create a second guy. Now draw a box around both of them.
Where does he? This is just work.
I've never seen anyone have so much trouble with this.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Now click on a spot. Now, oh, you're out of points. Now click OK. Now here's the thing, though. You may have lost this, but you haven't lost the game.
That's what I like about this game so far.
As long as you have pieces here on the map,
Yeah.
you can keep playing.
That's what I like about this game though so far, because you have there's a game, I think there's 1 or 2 games so far that I played of yours that the moment that you lose, it completely turns off.
Well, that's the thing. I wanted to make a game where that doesn't happen. It's like you don't have to keep fighting the same battle over and over just to get past it. If you lose it, you lose it. The ducks will, So the areas that you see flashing are the ones you can move to. So you can attack any one of those.
I can't even.
You click on it. You're way over.
am. I'm not even. It's not even letting me click anything. It's like froze. There
you go.
You little bastard. Now, is this a popular game for you, or?
It's getting there, yes.
you little bastard. Work. I can't have more than one guy on my field because it's so hard to manipulate the patterns. Not only that, but my system is a little sluggish for some reason.
Yeah. But now that, okay. Well, you keep, okay.
What did you say?
Because it's just weird. Let's create the first guy on the left. Yeah. No, the first guy on the left. No, okay. Now, move this guy you have off to the side. Away from the... Okay. No, not there. Okay, now click on another guy. Oh, you keep clicking off the map.
Okay.
All right, so now let's move this guy to where the wall ends. So let's highlight him, and then click where the wall ends. So no. Then now if he's highlighted, now click where the wall ends. You don't need to keep drawing a box around him. There. Now click on another guy on top. Now highlight. Oh,
There's a problem here.
I think that's because the guy is still highlighted to where he's moving.
So do I have to click on like the green or like the grass?
Okay. Click the guy now. Click on now there. Now click on him again. Okay. Click on him.
Click on him.
Yes. Okay. I don't hear clicking. Okay. Now click on another guy to create them.
He doesn't do anything.
No. Yeah. He might be standing in the way. So let's move this guy. Let's move this guy over a little bit. Right there. Okay, now let's create another person.
Sit. Sit. Okay. It doesn't.
Okay, now click on the guy right there.
Yeah.
Okay, now click on another person to create.
I'm doing that.
Okay.
Do you hear that?
I hear it, but you're not on the figure. You're off to the side.
Okay. There. How's that?
No, you have to be in the middle of the picture. There. Okay, now highlight both of them.
Oh, I have to have the pointer in the middle. Okay.
Yes. Now draw a box around both those guys. One big box.
Yes.
Now did you draw a box around them?
Yeah. Look. Do you see this?
No. I don't see the point there. Okay. Now have them move somewhere. See how they move
Oh, they're
together?
like doing a perimeter thing.
Yeah. So they will. So if you put somewhere for them to move, they'll move around as a group. So they'll shoot together.
Okay.
That gives you a little more firepower.
Okay.
So you can create more people too.
I think I'm going to. Do you want to play the game with me? Or do you're just gonna feed your face? Got it. All right.
Oh, because I can't really get my laptop to share stuff. So I can't really show you what I'm doing. Well, let me try share.
You should be able to.
Share screen.
Unless I have to give you control.
Oh, hold on. Let me find my version. Where's Power Game? Duck Wars.
I'm going to stop my screen share so that you can see if you can manipulate. It would be on the bottom.
Share. I see. Share audio. Entire screen. Okay. Now, do you see what I have? Probably not.
Not
Oh, wait.
yet.
Okay. Can you see this?
Are you sharing your screen?
Yes.
I'm going to get out of this game. Come on. Okay. I don't see anything except UNet right now.
Because it's showing.
Hold on.
Here.
Hold on. I'm going to.
Because I saw it for a moment.
Okay. No. Did you stop? I would stop sharing and then click share again and then click.
Hold on.
And then share audio.
All right.
And then click the big screen on the top where just the screen itself.
There's entire screen, window, and Microsoft tab, Microsoft Edge. I have share audio clicked. I have the entire screen. Share. Okay, let's start over. Okay. Okay. Share. Okay, here we go. Now, how to share? Okay, share at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Share screen.
And audio.
Wait, I gotta share screen again, and now it's share audio.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm looking at what to do. The share button is not highlighted.
That's because you got to click the screen that you're sharing.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Now, to I don't see what I have here.
There you go.
So let's see, Game Maker.
Now we see it. I'm going to open my screen up a little bit.
Okay. I don't have Duck Wars here. Oh, we go here, Duck Wars.
Sit. Not only that, but it gives people a perfect opportunity to see what you're talking about.
Okay,
There you go. Perfect.
These areas here, so we can go from California, we can go to Oregon, Nevada, and Arizona. So let's go to Arizona.
Can you click the hide button there on the right side? On the right bottom?
So I've got my guy here. I clicked on him to move him. So I'm going to move him here. Click this guy. Highlight both. And like them both to move. And all of them firepower here. Give him a buddy.
There, that's better.
Yeah, I know, spot the nearest duck is missing. So that's a good picture. Let's see here. Well, this may or may not be a good thing. We'll see how this goes. This is Duck Wars 2. This is the version I should have made to begin with if I can get the thing to work.
So is that an upgrade to the first one?
In this one, you have a choice of playing either human or duck. So I think this is the one. It's been a while. And I'm not even sure this one's going to work because this is a very old. This is like the version made on the original creator. So there may or may not be bugs to it. So where'd it go? There we go. It's loading. Okay, yeah, here we go. There's my duck. So we play. We're going to choose our sides.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we can't do that in this version, but this is where you could pick either play human or duck. So
Okay.
that's one that I've been working on off and on. But going back to Duck Wars itself, you will play. Now the gray areas are neutral, so there's no fighting on that. So you can, now it's the duck's turn. Now it's the human's turn. The ducks pick a side. Now the ducks are attacking. Good guy, click on him. We go over here. I like both. So, see, we can have a whole group of people.
Yeah. It looks like it. That is beyond cool. I will say this game and not Bumper Betty, but the other one, Galaxy Pop,
Yeah.
are my two favorite games now.
So we lost that war, but we lost that battle, but we haven't lost the war yet. So, but that's how this is. Now,
Sick. That is way cool.
and once we done, there we win.
Oh, that is awesome.
So that's how this plays.
Yeah. I'm really going to love this. No, that is beyond cool. I mean, seriously.
So I will find the version with the ducks that look better than Daffy. But yeah, but that's how it's played. And there's no, it's other games you have to gather resources, upgrade your base, build all kinds of walls and turrets and towers and vehicles and stuff. This has none of that. This is just violence.
The only thing I don't see on there is, well, I see a little bit,
I'm gonna stop sharing.
Huh?
Yes. I stopped sharing for now.
No, that's fine. I turned it on just you and I anyway.
Oh.
I love the sound when you get into the game itself, but just in my opinion, I think the game would be. I mean, because this is an older version. So my question is there? I'm guessing there's a new version. The old version is live, yes, but
Well,
are you working on an updated version?
well, excuse me. People have asked if you can play the ducks or the humans. I said, no, just the humans. They said, we want to play both. I'm like, okay, fine. So I'm working on one where you can play both. You can play the humans or the ducks. So, because that way it's basically, well, the story's the same. Either the ducks have already attacked the U.S. or the ducks are attacking the U.S. And there's, I mean,
it sounds funny though.
I mean, for me, the hook of the game is the ducks are armed this time. It's not just you shooting them; they get to shoot back.
Yeah.
And to win each of those little battles, you have to kill all the ducks and blow up their building. And once you do that, you win. It's not. I mean. So it's fairly fun. It's fairly simple. There's really no thinking involved.
Well, it's more than fairly. I think it's really fun. I mean, your inner child comes back out.
Oh yeah.
For me, it does.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember back in the day when we were playing arcade games, for heaven's sake, and this is very similar to playing an arcade game. You know what I mean? Back in the day when you had the little joystick and everything. And your mouse represents the joystick, basically.
Yeah. And I've played a lot of real-time strategy games, Command and Conquer and stuff like that. And I wanted to make my own that where you're not forced to fight. I don't like games where you're given a scenario and you have to finish that in order to move on. A lot of my games don't have that. Like Bumper Betty, if you fail it, you move on to the next level. You don't have to sit there and fight through this level to move on. And the same thing with Duck Wars. You've got this whole, you got 40-some states. So if you lose one fight, the game's not over. There's like a bunch of other states. You get a chance to keep slugging it out.
I like it. I really do.
And the only way you can really lose is if you lose all your territories. Because as long as you
it continues to go on though.
Oh yeah, as long as you can hold a state, you can keep playing.
Okay.
So I've lost where my first battle I would fight Oregon and I'd lose Oregon, and the Ducks would attack me in California. I'd lose, and game is over because I've been totally wiped out. But as long as I've got a stake somewhere, because there's like 6 or 8 neutral states. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take all the neutral states. So you've got options and stuff all over. So you can attack the Ducks from different areas. And the Ducks will also either go after the neutral states, or they'll go after you.
Side question, completely different subject. Now your Galaxy Pop, the one that you upgraded or updated, is that live?
Yes.
Okay. The one thing as I mentioned to you before, I started to mention it to you, is that what are your thoughts on when you first load the game of Duck Wars, have some sort of theme music, and then when you go into the actual United States, have another piece of theme music, and then when you get into the game, you will have that type.
Oh yeah, now that like I said, this is like the third game I made. It was like the roller derby game, Sumo Warrior, and then Duck Wars.
Okay.
So I was still really learning a lot. In fact, Duck Wars was made with like 90% watching tutorials.
You gotta start somewhere.
Oh yeah, and it's a nice, it's a nice springboard. I've made a lot more. I've made several other role-playing games. I haven't really made another RTS yet, although I think maybe I should.
Right. No, I'm listening to you.
So that looks funny walking behind your brick wall.
Yeah, you gotta love it. Yeah. The one thing I liked about there's a lot of things I liked about this game, and
Well, just so you know, I don't play favorites.
No. I honestly, for that, yeah, honestly, I prefer Diet Coke over Diet Pepsi. But then again, you just.
Well,
And not only that, but my nurse's doctor called me up. Oh, P.S. By the way, my labs came out good.
Yeah, I get my blood drawn Friday when I come home.
As far as that's concerned, they told me not to drink as much caffeine. So the most I have of caffeine is my coffee in the morning.
Okay.
And then I limit my caffeine intake. I don't know why. I really don't. I mean, the day I had my fasting labs, they're saying, well, all you can have is black coffee. I'm like, well, that's all I drink.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay.
They're saying, well, yeah, your caffeine intake is too high. It's like, all right, whatever. I mean, that's what a majority of Americans do. So, but yeah, as far as this game is considered, I really like it. I do. I didn't know how to play it to begin with when I first started. It's like, what am I doing? So, trial and error, I guess.
But I try to make games that I like to play. I'll try to make fun games, mindless games. I'm not one to sit down and want to spend hours playing something. If I got a few minutes to kill, I want to play a game that's like 5 minutes.
Okay.
And I like a game that's not going to be frustrating. And what I mean by that is that I have games that I've given up on because I can't get past a certain point because it's just I can't find the blue key basically that's hidden somewhere, and I can't go farther till I find this, till I, finish this goal or accomplish this mission. I can't get anywhere in the game.
Kind of makes you want to give it one way too.
I'm not a fan of games like that. I want a game that's like, okay, I'm given a task. If I failed the task, it's like, well, you failed at this. That makes it harder for us for later on. Yeah. Okay, great. Because Bumper Betty, you don't finish a level or something.
Bumper Betty is hard. Holy cow!
It is.
It is beyond. Oh my god! And I thought it would be, I guess, easier. But oh my god, seriously.
Yeah, I have a hard time getting past the third or fourth level of the game because of everything. But the game's meant to be like that. It's meant to be something that's like, okay, I've got this really weird thing, and I've got to really watch, and then the time limit, the pressure, and
you really got to think.
I want to
fast too.
Yeah, I want a game that's fast paced. That's going to be. It's like, okay, what do I have? I have this, so we'll drag a few barriers. I'll start her moving. So I got a chance to drag a few more. My clock's ticking down. What do I do? So you've got to get stuff done. Galaxy Pop, well, that's the fun. The only thing is that I probably need someone to tell you when you lose a life by dropping a black square and when you get a life by dropping a white square. I may want to add something.
Always playing that game.
I may want to. I'm actually. This makes me feel good because I like hearing these things from, you.
I feel bad when I have to do other things when I'm playing the game and my baby girl is like barking at me. I'm like, no, I want to play another game.
Yeah, there's no pause. There's no like, I'm just going to pause this, come back to it.
Can you install that? Can you install like a pause to the game? So if we have to do something,
I probably could.
Emergency or something, not like emergency ER time, but like where you actually have to get up and go potty or something, and you can pause the game.
I can see about that. But
that would be something worthwhile, I think.
The comedian side of me says to maybe you should invest in one of those hospital chairs.
No thank
you. But that's
yeah, no.
Okay.
To really, add some more control to the game, that would be awesome. I mean, it's just a thought, just an idea. But honestly, out of all of the games so far, Galaxy Pop is my number one favorite, and Duck Wars is number 2.
Okay.
That should tell you a lot, considering the games that I have played of yours. Out of all of the games, yes, yeah. Galaxy Pop ranks 10 out of 10. Actually, I would say 8 out of 10. This game right here, Duck Wars, I would roughly say, with where it is right now and where it could be, I would say it's roughly a 5 or a 6 out of a 10.
All right. I'm surprised you didn't include like a lot of people. Sumo Warriors has been good. People responded to the videos, by the way. They liked how I got a few comments on how Lazy Quest looks. But again, it's kind of weird is that I'll add like $1 or $2 to my games, and suddenly sales just collapse.
You mentioned Lazy Quest, okay? Since you upgraded or updated the game to actually have theme music, it's great. It's just it gets boring.
Well, it's like The Sims. I don't know if I've ever played The Sims.
Maybe once. Where they're constructing like.
Well, The Sims is basically you're playing real life.
Go get it.
You've got your house. You've got to cook. You've got to clean. You have a job to go to. You're playing real life. And I can play that game for maybe an hour, and then I'm bored. And there are people who can play. I have roommates who could play. He and Donna could play The Sims for sunrise to sunset. So some people get really fascinated. It's like, oh, I've got all these quests, and I want to do all of them. And yeah, there can be repetition because there's only 10 quests for each. So there are. You look at your achievements, you see a bar that fills up, so you can see, if you're doing more of one thing in something.
What I mean by it got a little boring for me is because it's like this, just my idea. It'd be nice is that if you would, if it could be, say for instance, the meters on the left side that depending upon how low they get, you could get like a danger in the theme music, Aside from that, it's like almost like on a loop. It plays and plays and plays, and then it was about to make me fall asleep.
Yeah, you said something about that.
It's not a bad thing. It's just how do I explain this? It's almost like one after another, and it's the other part about it is that I had the damnedest of time dusting the TV one day, and I had to be in the right position to actually dust the TV and then go back to the grandmother and say, hey, it's been dusted. Everything's been dusted. Fine. Then you can go on with, going to the bathroom or eating or going upstairs to going, and sleeping. The good part about it, the update though, I like so far is that when you actually do it, the bar completely, goes back to normal or resets.
Well, the one thing you need to learn is that you need to say, okay, I can do a couple quests, then, look at my bars, then maybe, get something to eat, get to the bathroom, get a rest, then come back and do that. I mean, grandma and grandpa can wait. It's like, I need something. It's like, hey, come here. It's like, no, I'm going to eat. Come here. It's like, I'm going to eat. Go away. So you got to take care of yourself, before you take care of them.
Right.
Because it's not like they're going to get mad and kick you out of the house.
No. I think one day I got up to level 5.
Oh, great.
But the thing about it is that nothing changes.
Not till you get, I think, level 20 is when
Really?
grandma and grandpa. Yeah, level 20, grandma and grandpa get a smaller house.
Okay, I gotta definitely. I'm gonna definitely take you up on that. Not only that, but probably record it too to see
they get to they will move to a smaller house as you play, because right now they're in a 3-story house. Then later they'll move to a house with like 2 floors because they can't move around as much in Europe stuff. Then I think it's like level 40 something. They move into a 1-floor apartment. So the house will change.
That's good.
But also though, grandma and grandpa will not die. I actually had a debate about this. I had a debate about this with a friend of mine who really is hyped about it. He loves this game.
Does he?
Yeah, and I was thinking, he said, no, you can't, because they're the whole point of the game. Because if grandma and grandpa die, then what? You inherit the house, but you can't do anything. All you can do is go around and eat and sleep and do anything else. So the game is endless.
Right. Okay.
So yeah.
I'll have to look at that as well, because I know I love Galaxy Pop. And this one would be another second favorite. So I guess Sumo Warrior, I'm not a fan of. I'm really not. It reminds me of The Legend of Zelda.
All right.
Remember the game?
Yes.
So it reminds me a little bit of that, but it's a little bit more antiquated, I guess.
Well, I've had people ask me about when they go in Sumo Warrior, when they go to the store.
Yeah.
Like I can buy empty milk bottle. I can buy empty buckets. It was like, what can I do? I said, well, you can, if you get a stool and a bucket, you can milk your cow and then sell the milk then you can sell the milk and make money that way. You can buy a milk machine and use the bottles to milk your cow and make even more money. So you can put your cow to work. But it's just that, and they ask, why is there a rock polisher? I said, well, in fields you can find rocks. And if you polish them, some of them will be just polished rocks, some turn out to be diamonds and stuff. So,
okay.
I mean, there's the various quests. There's the 5 champions that you have to face and defeat.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
I mean, usually something happens when you. I mean, how did you get involved in doing this?
Well, I've been writing role-playing games since the 80s with Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. Writing adventures and writing things like that. And I've got a large number of different role-playing games covering covering all the different genres available, from the medieval stuff, Dungeons and Dragons, to the Old West, modern espionage, superheroes, science fiction, space adventures, writing adventures and stuff for that. And then in the couple of years after that, I came upon a program called The Wonderful World of Iman, which is a text adventure game.
Okay.
And it's one of the discs. You create your own text adventures. I don't know if you're familiar with the game. It's called Adventure. It's a huge text game that was in the late 70s, early 80s. But you basically, you're in a house. You can go north and east. So you would type, north, and it was described. You're outside the house in the woods. The path continues north, and the house behind you. You go north. You come upon a cave. Enter cave, and you go in the cave, and there's a bear. Attack bear. So you would type stuff. And I would write things for this, and that was kind of fun. And then for about 10 some years ago, I came upon Game Maker and started making actual computer games. And I've got zero education in this stuff. This is all self-taught with a lot of books, trial and error, and videos. Thank you, YouTube. But no, and my first game, Roller Derby, which I had released briefly, but I had to pull it because I'm having trouble with some of the graphics not lining up. I'm getting some help on that. But that game almost completely put me out of business.
Really?
Well, because it's so involved. You've got your management screen where you've got the 5 teams plus yourself in your league. You have
do you want to show what you're talking about?
Let me try. Okay. Share. Share screen. Share. All right. Okay. So we're going to hide.
Oh, you behave.
Okay. Okay, roller derby test. I'm gonna do this because this version I know will work. Right. This is the original version of Game Maker.
Yes.
This is currently this version is unsupported, so but I like though too they have a side here the tutorial on how to make the game, which I completely ignore because it's not what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Anyways, though, let's start this in a moment. Syncing, loading. This Roller Derby Manager, we can have a new game, we can load a saved game, we can quit this game, or we can see how to play. So go new game, we enter a team name, we enter a team for a name. We'll call ourselves the Avengers. So here is the management page. We have our team, the other 5 teams in our league. We have our win-loss record, our team name, and our 8 skaters. We have a lot of black and blue, Basher to Block Her, Bomber Catastrophe, Dr. Blue, Bitchin' Militant, Janie Von Affliction, Antagonism, and Atomic Evilness.
Oh, okay.
Then we've got our different skating positions, the pivot, the 3 blockers and jammers. The pivot controls the speed of the pack of blockers. The jammer is the one who scores the points. And we have our weekly schedule. Week 1 and 6, we play the roller brick cats. Before we start, we have to left drag the skaters to the positions.
Oh, these are different players. Okay, now I get it.
These are the skaters on our team. Well, but I'm making a mess of this, but that's okay. Here, and then finally here. Then we go week 1 with the roller brick cats.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's main event. This bout is between our home team and the Roller Brick Cats.
Oh, wow.
Now the action you see is simulated. It's not really.
The Roller Brick Cats leads the jam.
This is showing you the game is playing.
This is so cool.
We have our lead jammer, who is number 8, and we can also score. The penalty for us, blocker 2. Then we have picture referee showing we use the forearm. So we have our 2-minute jam clock.
The Roller Brick Cats call off the jam.
Now they stopped the game. Now we substitute. We right click. We have our skates. Now these bars here, they're green right now. As the game plays, they get more tired. The bars will change color.
Yeah.
So we have to assign between every jam. You put your skater. You have to redo your thing. Then we click finished. And we hit space bar to start everything back up again.
This is really cool, Scott.
Now, I actually had a friend do the announcing.
The Roller Brick Cats leads the jam.
Let's listen to this for a little bit. Now, as they come through the park, they start scoring the points.
The pack is blocking the whole track.
Now we can score because we can score now. So we now have a 1-0 lead. Nope. No.
I like the referee on the bottom right.
Yep.
The pack is blocking the whole track.
So we can call off the clock. We can hit C.
Our home team calls off the jam.
Then we have to resubstitute. So I'm going to put these guys back on. And I'm doing this for a reason. So here. So when it goes back again, our skaters will have different colors because they're getting more tight. It goes
Our home team leads the jam.
yellow, orange, and red. When they're red, they're too tired to skate at that moment. So you have to watch how much you use it. What do you think?
I think it's awesome. Can you hear me?
Find the hole.
I'm going to do this.
Our home team calls off the jam.
Now you see how skaters here are getting tired?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So-
It's different colors.
So we can skip them and let them rest. So that's how this plays. And at the end of the first half, it goes to the second half. And I'm gonna quit this for now. Maybe not. That's the problem. Is that the problem I'm having is for some reason the mouse is not lining up with the skaters, with the buttons and stuff. That's why I currently have it on hold. But when you get to the management page where you have your team schedule, where you have like week 1 and week 6 and stuff, when you win, that button turns green. If you lose, it turns red. So you not only will have your win-loss record, you'll see which team you actually won, won or lost to. So it keeps track of that.
I think it's really cool.
And plus you can train your skaters, which I didn't have time to show.
No, it's fine. I really like it. It shows me the dynamic side of programming. It tells me what you know, or shows me what you know, and sky's the limit. Wow.
Now, this was the first game I made.
Ever?
Yeah. The first computer game I made.
Wow.
Because at first it's like I just did the game part where you skate around and stuff, and then it's like, well, the project became really huge. And it's like,
I'm impressed.
Wow. But it was worth it because it's like I finished it. I didn't throw anything out the window, which would have been bad because I live in the basement. It would just slid across the grass anyways. But I finished it. It's like, okay, I want to make it something else now. And cows have been kind of a nemesis of mine, so I thought I'd make a cow-themed role-playing game.
You did very good then. I mean, yeah. I'm impressed. I'm looking to, I guess, emulate you and go beyond.
All right.
With my programming of learning C# in Unity.
Hold on. Let's see. Do I have that here?
Have what?
No. I was going to show you my 3D game, but I don't have it here.
Oh, really? You have a 3D game?
Yeah. It's called Endless Quest. It's a 2D, 3D game.
Okay.
It starts out 2D. You get to watch the level being created. You got a red square and a blue square, and they move randomly around the map, leaving a trail. The red square is where the exit is, and the blue square is no. The red square is where you start, and the blue square is where the exit is. So you can see where everything is, and once the map is created, it goes to 3D, inside the game. And it places random monsters and stuff for you to kill. And when
you're inside the game while it's okay.
Well, you watch it. You watch the level. You watch the map being drawn out. And once the map is finished being drawn, it puts you inside of it.
Okay, so are you watching, basically playing the game to create the game, or
no? Each level is randomly created as you watch.
Okay.
So you can see where some of the twists and turns are, where you're going to be, where the way out is going to be. And once everything's done, then you're inside the game itself.
Okay.
So when you find the stairs, and when you get to the stairs, you get to see the next level drawn. The reason for that is because the way I came up with creating the game level, it's not instantly created. It takes 4-5 minutes. Actually, maybe not that long. It takes a little bit to draw the map out, because I create a very intricate system of making the thing. It doesn't just randomly draw things out because a lot will. It's very time consuming, checking everything. But it gives you. But this way you've got a chance. Like, oh, okay, I can get a drink. I can get to the bathroom. I can play Lazy Quest. Do whatever. Then you come in and you're shooting away.
Okay.
Actually, though, you're clubbing stuff, but still.
Is that a game that you could? Because next Saturday I would like to see. What game would you like me to spotlight next week?
Let me. I'm in a sharing mood today.
Now that you can do it, you know how to do it. Yeah.
Well, this way though too, I can get your opinion on stuff.
All right, I'm going to add it to my stream. In fact, there we go.
I've got.
You made me hungry, so I think I'm going to have pizza again for lunch.
I've got like 3 slices left. You want some?
Yeah, sure. If we can do interactive virtual reality pizza.
Okay, I have to. Rough.
What time is it over there?
It is 1:15. Where I'm an hour
so
ahead
you're
of
on
you.
the east side, east coast.
Yes, I'm in Ohio. I'm an hour ahead of you.
Okay.
Well, I
did get an hour worth of piano playing done today.
Great.
And I was trying to play Joan Jett, that one song that we all like, rock and roll one.
I love rock and roll.
Yeah, I love rock and roll. The last time I played it was not that difficult, but now since I've had about 2 weeks not from playing, it's a little bit more difficult. So I would like to practice 1 hour a day. So
okay. I have one of my favorite videos is actually a lady does a piano version of Guns N' Roses' "Sweet Child of Mine." It was used in a car commercial. Beautiful song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have that. Okay, this is Road Hunter. It's kind of like, well, it's a driving shooting game. You have your truck
Can you
here.
expand it or no?
No, not this version.
Okay, I'm gonna do what I can to expand it on my side. Holy cow! Okay.
You've got 1,000. Yeah, I know. You've got to drive around and shoot bad guys and avoid running into people.
This is cool. Now, the only thing I would say, my suggestion is make the screen bigger.
And then you've got your health bar for your car, your different type of weapon. Every time you kill a bad guy, you get money. And they also shoot back too. We'll play through a few levels.
How do you shoot?
So spacebar shoots, left and right arrow turns your car.
Okay. So it's a keyboard control.
Correct. Those are dynamite vans. This is a civilian. Don't hit them. And then the semi indicates the end of the level. He picks you up.
Oh, that is awesome.
Then drives you off.
That is cool. That reminds me of another game, but yeah, awesome.
Then here is where you can repair your car and get upgrades. We're going to leave our damage the way it is because we're going to get the oil dropper.
This is cool. This is much more. It seems like it's much more interactive too.
And we're just going to do that. I'll show you how the oil dropper works. Actually, though, we'll get the missile launcher too. Why not? So
I love the lady. She looks real.
You see the different weapons up here. So we're going to hit space. We're going to hit click on the oil dropper, then that's there. Oil. So now we're going to need our guns. Oh, we're going to need the oil.
Oh.
Oh yeah, oil is only 10 shots, and we went through that. Here, we're going to get the missile. I have other versions where each weapon is numbered. You press the number to switch weapons. Each level is randomly created as far as what the background is, the various buildings and stuff.
Okay.
I've got the city here, countryside, oil fields, desert. So that's how this plays.
This is really cool.
And every 5 levels, there's a boss. And the boss is either a tank, a helicopter, or I forget what the third one is.
That is really cool. So that game you want me to play next week? I appreciate the spotlight on that game.
Well, this is the game. Excuse me. This is the game I'm just finishing. No, wait, I don't want that one. I want this one. Oh, well, that one works too.
Oh, another one. Dungeon Rescue?
Well, Dungeon Rescue, yeah. It's on my website, but it's currently sitting as it hasn't been released yet because I needed a decent title picture and a few other things.
Okay.
But you're gonna love the opening. Now this is a very, very expansive role-playing game. It covers a lot of territory, literal territory, a lot of places to go to, a lot of things to explore and find out. So, and this one, you definitely can see a vast improvement over some of my other games. And this uses WASD to move, and then T to teleport.
Yeah. It seems like that's the common theme for hotkeys in Game Maker.
Yeah. Well, you can set whatever keys you want. I mean, I have the arrow keys for the shooting game. I could have used something else for that. Just that, you know, given the way people's fingers sit on keys and things. There's also becoming standardizations.
Right.
Oh. This, you're looking at Game Maker 1.4. This is the version I really like. The next one is Game Maker Studio 2, and I'm really not interested. I'm really not ready to spend that kind of money for it.
Okay.
So, but I'm happy with this. It gives me what I need to do, and I'm not having that many problems with it. I figured out the learning curve.
Is there a big learning curve?
Not really a big learning curve, because that some of the things that worked in the original Game Maker do not work here. So a lot of head scratching.
Ooh, I like it already.
Thank goodness.
Can you expand it?
Not this one. Oh, shoot, I missed it. Hold on. I gotta turn the volume up. Flip it over. I want to hear the opening narrative. Hey, I just got a notification that you're live.
Wow, over an hour late, huh?
No, I haven't looked at my phone in a while. Here we go.
Oh, thank goodness you're alive. Your return is just what we need. The bandits from the cave raided our village, and by our last count, took 19 of us. The mad priestess Rosanna has her followers and others in there. Rumors abound that she is planning sacrifices to the demons she is dealing with. The blacksmith has been working with the others here to prepare a rescue. Now that you're here, we have hope. The cave is in the mountains outside of town. Good luck.
I like it.
That's me doing my asthmatic Adam.
I was wondering if that was you or if that was somebody else. At first, I'm like, who is that?
No, that's me. So
I like it.
So here we go through town. The blacksmith is here. Go into the blacksmith. You go into the blacksmith. There we go. So what's in that flick? Weird. Okay, how about the church? Okay. Anyways, we got our inventory down here of our stuff. We have a club. We've got our health potion, our hit points, our level. I'm gonna do this instead. I know you can't find it because you're... Actually, I should just have the... So I can do this instead. Oh, man. It's Game Maker Studio. There. Is this bigger? Is this better?
Yes.
Okay.
A lot better. Does it take over the screen or no?
No. It just produces black. This is all it does right now. It doesn't fill the whole screen. It would normally give you black bars on both sides. So we can play.
Oh, thank goodness you're alive. Your return is just what we need. The bandits from the cave raided our village, and by our last count, took 19 of us. The mad priestess Rosanna has her followers and others in there. Rumors abound that she is planning sacrifices to the demons she is dealing with. The blacksmith has been working with the others here to prepare a rescue. Now that you're here, we have hope. The cave is in the mountains outside of town. Good luck.
I really like it. I like the narration.
Then before the old man leaves, he gives you an amulet that teleports you back to town. So we go to the blacksmith again. Oh, let me move the screen up so we see the bottom of it. Here we go. Go to our blacksmith. He says, oh, kiddo, look around. We go, yes. we have changed. The picture should show up. The items, every time you visit them, he sells different things. So right now, these are the things he has. I gotta fix it so you can actually see the pictures. So we're going to sell our club, and we're going to buy a mace. And we go back, we leave. And if we go into the church, we can talk to the priest here. It's the paper games, load, we can talk, we can see our stats, the strength, dexterity, constitution, damage bonus and stuff. Yeah, the church is kind of loud. And we leave town. Now this is our island. You see where we started? We have a boat, and we're somewhere in the mountains. So to wander around. Now we went to top down here. And we have different music. What do you think?
I think it's cool. It's I think the more you do it, the more not complex, but the more involved the game gets. That's awesome.
And fighting is
How do you fight?
you just have to walk into them. There's no keyboard.
Okay.
And then, as you see, we're down to 3 hit points. So we're going to hit T. We teleport back to town. Here's our portal. So we can go to, oh yeah. We also have our health potion down here. So we click on the health potion, and that gives us 10 more points. So we can go to the blacksmith, and we can keep on buying some more stuff. Health potion. You get 1, 2, 3. See them down here appearing?
Yeah.
So every time you click on something, you buy it. So we have health potions there. So that's how this game plays. So we go back to our portal, and we can and our portal takes us back to the game where we left off.
Oh, okay.
What do you think?
I like it a lot.
Well, yeah. So that's this game here. I've got to go through and adjust the depth so the objects actually show up like they're supposed to. But this is one I'm currently finishing. I'm hoping to have it done this weekend.
That's cool. I know. I really do like the game.
Thank
You surprised me. Good way. You surprised me.
Well,
That it's a lot more than just one game or another game or whatnot. I mean, the sky's the limit. With the functionality, the type of game it is, and what the interests really are of your audience. So, yeah.
a friend of mine, Nick, who is a really good friend, he was the first person to buy one of my games. He bought Duck Wars because we were on a chat group, and I mentioned I got this game, and people said, "Oh, it's got to be fake." And I said, "No, really. Here's a link." And Nick's like, "Oh, this. I have to buy this." So he bought it. He played it. He immediately got the joke, and we formed a friendship from this.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of nice that I'm able to meet people and do things like this.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it definitely takes on a new form.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I forget. Now next week you want me to play what game? Or spotlight on what game?
I'm not sure. I think the only thing you haven't played, we haven't played the Western game I have.
Okay.
I'll have to get you a copy of that. Otherwise, it's $2. Let me give you a quick preview of that game.
Okay. Okay. What happened? That's really weird. Come on. Open up. C sharp happens to be C with A. Where did you go? You left. I'm still live, so if you wanted to join, you can join. Well, I'll wait for a couple of minutes for Scott to join us again, but in the meantime, I'll see what I can do with my other thing. That was really weird how that worked. Go on a YouTube folder. There we go. Well, dude, are you coming back or not? I mean, oh, this is really slow. Come on. Are you coming back or not? Well, in the meantime, then, because 21 minutes left. Yeah, okay. Well, there's no way to. Is there a way to call out here or not? I don't think so. Oh, is that why? Okay. Oh, that's cool. That is beyond cool. Oh, that is cool. Okay, then I guess I'll end the broadcast.
It's weird. I was showing you my game, and suddenly it's just that he stopped talking. I don't know what happened.
I'm still live, so
I know. I was showing things. I must have hit too many buttons. But
anyways, welcome back.
hi. Well, it's good to be back. I don't know if you saw any of what I did or not.
I didn't see anything. I'm gonna if you want to share whatever you're gonna share, I'm gonna go live with whatever you're doing. Oh my good Lord. Oh.
All right, let's see if I can do this without screwing up again.
Oh.
Okay, hide. Well, let me turn the volume down. Oh, not that way. There. Okay. Well, here we go. Let's see what this does, if anything. There.
There we go.
Okay, this is an early version of the game. Hold on. That's the one problem, is that as I come up with these things, I have stuff from earlier. Documents, Game Maker, projects. Let's see, we're doing Western Sheriff. Okay. I don't know if I thought I set this as a oh well. But this is based loosely on looks and feel from the old Nintendo game Dragon Warrior.
Okay.
Tell me you're still there.
I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
So are you still with me? I see Scott. I don't see a rough.
Can you hear me?
There you are.
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I turned my volume down.
Okay.
You
I'm
hear
gonna
me?
go back. I'm gonna go back to the main pane of what you're doing.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So can you still hear me or no?
I can hear you.
Awesome.
Can you hear this?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
You can see it too. Okay. So we go play.
Howdy, Sheriff, and welcome to the territory of Saltwater Flats. We are kind of
So we wander around here. So if we click on our portrait, this is our inventory. These are our characters. Click on it again. So we go into town. We need to enter the town. We have our doctor up here. We have a hotel. We get a good night's rest and recover completely. We have the newspaper where we can save and load our game. Then we have sales where we can buy stuff. We have $15 to get ourselves a gun and a canteen. We click on our portraits, we see we have our gun, our holster, and the canteen here. So we go back and we leave. There's 5 towns in the territory. And now we've got a gun with a little more damage with stuff. We have our house here. We can't go into the house quite yet. And the canteen allows us to cross the desert. As you move from this area farther out, bad guys get tougher. So it's best to stay here for a while till you get yourself more of a level. Different towns have different equipment. There's a railroad, there's an oil field. One town has a saloon where you can gamble and drink and play cards. And as you go through the game, you'll find out that there's a much larger story going on in the area. So that's what this is.
Okay. You're in the show.
Yes.
That is cool.
Everyone
That
can
is
see.
really cool.
Yes, they can see and hear me. I feel sorry for the people who can see and hear me.
No, I think it's awesome. I really do. I appreciate you sharing that a little bit more. After my broadcast today, I'm gonna see if I can chapter it out.
We've almost done 2 hours of this.
Yes.
This
So
is the longest time I've spent with you in one sitting, I think. Yeah.
yes. Well, I'm enjoying it. So. Yes.
Oh, when I get home Tuesday, I'm going to go to the Woodchucks Thursday. I already bought tickets.
Very cool.
And then I worked my schedule. I'm going to be gone for 4 weeks, so I can get home for August 10th, which is one of the last home games of the season. But it's also Star Wars Woody bobblehead night.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Woody Woodchuck bobblehead with a Star Wars theme. He's dressed as a Jedi with a lightsaber.
Oh, okay.
I want to be home to get that.
There you go. Now,
Do you have? I'm looking at. You can see yourself in the screen, can't you?
Yes, I can.
What is over your left shoulder? It's this
That's a background.
weird flickering image.
Yes,
It
it's
looks like
one of the.
I'm looking, going, okay, she's got that looks. It's like okay, it's eye catching. So.
Yeah. I that's a part of my green screen. It's a part of my backdrop. So if once I get my green screen the way I want it to be,
That will go
I'll
away.
be anywhere I want to be, basically. So.
Okay. But it's just kind of weird having this flickering image. It looks like it's either water or a weird flame, something else. If you could put something in that spot so it looks like it's being projected from it, that'd be a neat little feature to have rather than just appearing over the chair. You see what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I do see what you're talking about. And the more I do this, the better I become. So
Always.
just like anything else. Now, as far as I'm concerned, next Saturday, the one thing I want to do is I do want to play Galaxy Pop again, but I'll be doing it before then. Also, but is there a particular game that you want to mention right now that you want me to play or spotlight on, or wait till closer to Saturday?
What I'll do is I'll give you a link to the Endless. I'll give you links to Endless Kill, the 2D 3D thing. I'll also send you that car shooting thing that you can play.
Okay. Then
you can pick which one you want, and I'll see about putting them up on my website afterwards.
Okay. Yeah. Are they ready?
What?
Are they ready?
Yeah, they're ready. They've got music, they've got sound. So, actually, Endless Quest doesn't have anything. It's just all visual. There's no sound, but it's just a mindless thing, anyways. I believe I've got sound downloaded for Road Hunter. I haven't added it yet. But there is the sound effects of the guns firing and things going boom. So.
Well, that's good. So it's not. Well, it's got something going on. It's more interactive then.
And then you've got then you have your buttons 1, 2, 3, and 4 to cycle through your different weapons. Your machine guns have unlimited ammo. Anything else you buy is only 10 shots.
Okay.
So you just don't sit there and go bam, 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 bam. Otherwise it's click. No, I don't have it now that I need it.
Cool. No, then I'll choose one game for next Saturday, and the following Saturday I'll play the other game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to learning a lot more about C# and putting together a game for myself and spotlighting that.
All right.
So, other than that, is there anything else that you want to mention about that game that we played?
Of course.
Yeah.
I am, like I said, I am working on a player where you can version where you can pick sides. Ultimately, I want to create a multiplayer version where you can play online against somebody, but that will be years in the making unless I get several people who can help out. Okay. But it's all work in progress.
Well, if you ever need something, or just ask. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, sure.
If you're open to that is.
Oh, I'm not a problem. I have no qualms asking for help. So
sounds good. All right.
I know when I get to places that there are people who know things I don't, or there are people I can turn to for advice. So that's fine. So.
Cool.
How's Cass doing?
She's right underneath my feet, so she's doing very well.
She's a good dog. Okay.
And now, since you made me hungry for pizza, I'm going to have some pizza.
Well, I've got Marco's Pizza.
I was going to ask where that came from. Yeah.
The official sponsor of Horsepower Games.
That's beyond cool. That's beyond cool. No, I'm looking forward to it. I really am.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to end the broadcast now. And in fact, my Playing Duck Wars game is already ready for me to put into the uploads for, because every single week, every single Saturday, I plan to put together an uploaded video for the specific game that I'm playing. More of like a preview, if you will. And so this week alone, it got a little bit ahead of me. So next week, I'll be more organized. But anyway,
All right.
it was nice chatting with you for a little while. Thank you for joining. I'm hoping you can join next Saturday for the new game.
Saturday is going to be fun because I have tickets to go to Road America for the NASCAR race on Sunday.
Okay.
And I'm going with some friends in Marshfield. So I'm going to head over to Marshfield Saturday afternoon around 3.
Okay.
Then we're going to head down to the race. So I should be able to make time at 11. I may be slightly distracted, but I should be able to be there next week.
That's okay. Well, it doesn't have to be that long. I mean, it however long it takes. So yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be, even close
hey,
to
you
this
got.
time.
I want to say something which is kind of crude and funny, but I don't know how well to go over with a live audience. But since
We'll say it. I mean, we're not live. I mean, we're live, but we have no. I mean, the only thing that's going to be is replay. So
hey, you've gotten more than 45 seconds. You should be happy.
yeah.
Never mind. I'm sure it'll come to you later on. It's like 40. Oh, ha ha ha.
Well, you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay cool. I don't know what temperature it is over there, but stay cool. And good luck with your updates of the other games.
All right. I will talk to you later.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Yeah.